All right, well, we're out here at Sam Rayburn today. We're about to go head out, try and find some fish. We're gonna see how the rattle trap bite is doing out there over the grass. And right now we know that it's pretty hard to find the fish, but once you come across a big group of them, it could be cast to cast, catching fish, right at one after the other. So we're gonna go out today and see if we can whack them and see what we can do.
If I'm going to Rayburn, I'm going to just kind of have an idea in my mind. We're talking about shallow grass at Rayburn. So I'm going to be thinking, okay, I'm going to be throwing lipless crankbaits. How quick are they going to be moving up? Is there bushes in the water? Is the grass kind of shallow? So I'm going to have a variety of springtime techniques, but a lot of rods on the deck because when I get there, I have no idea what's going to work. So I'll be using a lot of different techniques. Once I dial something in, then hopefully you can figure out a pattern.
You know, I think a lot of times you got to fish your strength, but you got to have an open mind, especially this time of year with the fish moving the way they are. If you're not getting bit, doing what you're doing, and especially if you're fishing out deep, man, don't be afraid to go to the bank, try something different, because the fish are moving. Literally, I think they're moving every hour this time of year.
This is exciting to me, getting to fish a new lake. Getting to experience something new. I love trying to figure fish out. It's always a challenge. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Today, I feel it. We're going to win, and we're going to catch some big ones today. I'm excited. Today we're at Sam Rayburn. This is my first time out on this lake, so it's always a good experience to try something new, learn something new about fishing and how fish react. So I'm pumped and had a good day of fishing today. Probably for the first 45 minutes in the morning we were throwing traps, and we weren't really getting the reaction bites that we were looking for. So Will decides to change it up a little bit and throw a spinnerbait.
I love fishing a lot of different ways, but one of my favorite ways to fish is exactly like how we did today. We were fishing in the 4 to 10 foot range and just throwing spinnerbaits up into some grass and thick cover and just letting that spinnerbait work and just hit off the cover and waiting for that fish to come over and just ambush that bait. We were slow rolling them. We were just letting it go through the grass, and sometimes we'd rip it out of the grass, and as that bait was falling back down, they would strike, and it was just a subtle bite. They weren't really attacking the bait too strong, but whenever you felt that subtle bite, you knew you had a fish on, you set the hook, and we caught quite a few fish like that today. It was a lot of fun. First one of the day. Good little spinnerbait. He's green, a little chunky guy. Let's go get some more of those.
So we went in and we thought that the first thing to do would be fish the pockets. But we didn't get any bites in the pockets, so we'd move to the points, which is where we got all our fish, which is right on those wind-blown points where all that grass just came out in a finger.
There we go. Got one.
All right, I guess it's time to put a spinnerbait on.
There's a good little guy right here.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, that's a good one right here.
Nice fish.
That's a good one right there. I think we're on to something now.
I think we're on to something now.
The biggest fish we had of the day is 3.5 pounds, maybe four, but it was a good fish. Put up a good fight. All right, well, we just got our second fish in the boat. And right now we're just using spinner baits and just coming over the top of the grass. I think we're starting to get on a pattern. There's a little bit of wind today, so that helps out with the spinnerbait bite a little bit. And, I mean, I think right now these fish are pretty scattered and we're just kind of roaming the banks looking for them. And as soon as we rip it through the grass, if one's waiting there, they just kind of come up and rip it.
When we were slow rolling those things, whenever we'd hook one, it'd feel like we'd just get a clump of grass on there. We did not, you know, you had to kind of let it fight you before you actually knew you had one on. So it was tricky to figure that out just because the grass is so thick, which is awesome. You know, we love fishing grass, but that hay grass will really get in there, but the bass are also in there. So you gotta really pay attention and focus on what the bite is versus what the grass is.
There. Get out of there.
There's one.
Shoot, sorry. There you go.
There we go. Oh, you know, it was a great day out on the water. You couldn't ask for much more. We didn't have a ton of time out there, but the time we did have was just awesome experience and awesome to fish a lake I've never fished before and still catch them. And you know, I had a good time fishing with Will. We always have a good time, so to be able to do what we love, you know, it was just an awesome day. So, right there, she's also pretty fat. I think these are pre-spawn fish getting ready to come up, and I mean they're getting shallow, but a good fish, and that's fun right there.